Alright, this is Perry Piekarski and James Walker of BingeGamer.net. We're here with Tony Tran and Terence Lee of 2BeeGames. How are you guys doing?
We're doing great. Nice day.
So, you want to tell us a little bit about 2BeeGames, what you guys do?
Oh yeah, okay. So we're an indie gaming community. We look to bring the best indie games to consoles. So right now we just had our second competition, and on November 9th, check the site. We're announced our top 10 finalists, and you guys get to vote on your favorites, eliminating the lowest ones that really like American Idol or something.
Others don't suck.
So that kind of pushes indie developers to really make the best game they can, huh? So how long have you guys been around? This is a kind of a new idea. I haven't heard of anything like this before.
Yeah, it's actually pretty new. I mean, we had this idea actually a couple of years ago, but it never came into fruition until the market was like crashing. AAA games were like burning. So I was like, let's try to revisit this idea again. And yeah, we just started a couple months ago.
So, like right now, you've got a lot of indie games, and you're talking about bringing them to consoles like Xbox Live and PSN and stuff like that. So how successful has that been up to this point?
Well, we actually, this is our first signing. Terence Lee.
They have matching shirts. They can't be doing too bad.
They have logos.
And a B.
Yes, and the B.
So yeah.
Just been pointing it the whole time.
I was involved in the first contest. I submitted my game and I got the second place community favorite. And now ZooGames, which is working with 2BeeGames, they're publishing my game for consoles.
What was your game?
My game is Storm. It's like a physics game, but use like weather to kind of solve problems, solve puzzles.
So you're relatively new to the field. I guess you're still in school.
Yeah, I'm still in school for about a couple more months. This is like my first entrance into the industry.
So where do you go to school?
I go to Ohio State, studying computer science.
Michigan.
And what was it like hearing that your game's going to be showing up on major consoles?
Oh, well, I mean, I had no idea that this was, like, I wasn't planning, I always wanted to get into the game industry, but this was like way more than I could ask for. And so it's going to be really fun to work with the developers to really make this a really great thing.
It's awesome. And so, like, since you're a new site, I'm sure you've got a lot of plans and ambitions for the future. What's your next step?
Our next step is right now the site at its current state is we pretty much put it together on like a shoestring budget.
Yeah.
But now we got the funding, we got the backing, and on November 9th we're hoping to do a complete relaunch. It's going to be completely different.
It sounds exciting.
I don't want to give away too much, but check it out. We'll have tons of giveaways. Brand.
So I know you've got a lot of games on your site, I imagine with the voting and stuff like that, but do you have any games you recommend to people, like stuff that kind of stood out to you?
Oh, from our site? Yes. Well, definitely the grand prize winner Auditorium is something to look at, We're actually still in talks with them, bringing their games out. And check out Storm. The top 10 finalists from the last competition, they're on the first page, so let's check them all out. I kind of like this little game called Don't Save the Princess. It's really hilarious. It's just, you send a knight to his death in like all these different ways. It's like trying to save a princess and like, it's like crashing into a wall, like bones fly everywhere. It's pretty sweet.
I definitely got to check that out. Your site sounds incredible.
What's the actual process of submitting a game?
Oh,
it's some guy sitting at home on his computer 20 hours a day, like us.
Yeah.
You make a game and you make a small write-up about it and you submit it. Just wait for that.
Yeah, you just, let's say, these are the instructions. Press upload. And add like a screenshot.
Oh, okay. And so anybody can submit these games?
Yeah, anyone submits it, it's all free. Competition is always free.
And are these running on download or Flash?
Oh, it's a mix of both.
Okay.
We have a couple Flash and a couple download games. Right now, one thing we're working with is trying to find a way that we can reward developers, other than like publishing games and things like that. So we're working with maybe work with like Mochi ads for Flash games, maybe an ad server for the download games. What do you think of this? So we can share some revenue. Right now, there's no ad on the site.
So you're just kind of...
Yeah, we didn't want to start off with it.
Yeah, just you're pushing with your love for the industry, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, one last thing, what advice do you have for aspiring developers, people looking to make games on your site and actually kind of succeed and win the voters' hearts?
Come out with a lot of personality, you know, like tell them why people should look for the game. I guess in terms of help for developers, Terence.
Yeah, one thing I was talking about earlier was that the most important thing is to be able to finish games and to make a game from start to finish. And it's easy if you just, make a really small game. And I think too many people try to have too creative ideas and try to start out doing these great things, but it's really hard. And so when you do a small project that you can finish in maybe a week or a month, you learn a lot of things about game development. It's not just programming and stuff. There's a lot of management, even if it's just for yourself. You got to teach yourself how to get past bottlenecks and certain parts. So I would say that it's important to start small and make small projects and get them complete. Even if you mess up, you only lose like a week, you still get a lot of experience on it.
Yeah, so I think time management, rapid prototyping, just try a concept. If it doesn't work, try something else. Some of the best, indie games, they started at just really quick little ideas, even something like Blade or 2 times. World of Losing, I started with towers.
Yeah, turn into a physics.
Yeah.
Well, it was great talking to you guys. This is Tony and Terence from 2BeeGames.com. Me and James Walker, Gamer.net. Check out the rest of our GameX